Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to, well, as the fella shirt says, cattle and crops. Hey fella. What? What? Ooh, it's quite the twist going on, eh? Anyway, I don't really like looking at him. I thought today we would have a little bit closer to look at some of the equipment. If my class is rockin', don't come a knockin'. What's going on, dude? Just a little bit bouncy, eh? Anyways, yeah, I thought we'd have a little bit closer look at the gear. After the recent patch, I have, I don't know what's up with him. I have had to re-download and reinstall the entire thing. So I have been spending a little bit of time with it, and I've noticed, well, there's quite a bit going on when you get right down to it, you know. Most important button in the game is the one that releases your mouse, because then that allows things like working some of the outside IC. You know, things like this. We can open the door. We can even open the far door. Alright, so let's open that up. Very nice. And I'm sure back here, well, I know we do on the, maybe you can't do it on this guy. But I know on the big, yeah, it doesn't look like it. I know, for instance, over here on this, we can, if we want to, we can raise the front hydraulics. Well, we can also reach the door from there. But yeah, there's, and if we had, well, this one's not hooked, it's hooked up to the 3-point, not the toe pin. But as we see, you can raise and lower it. So there's all kinds of interesting little bits and pieces going on behind these tractors, and in front too, I would imagine, on some models. And, okay, again, this guy will do the toe pin. And, well, we can open the doors from here. Not sure that's terribly critical from this point of the, this part of the tractor. Oh, yeah. And, of course, once you get inside them, they become even more interesting. The modeling, of course, is really, really nicely done. You know, the textures certainly stand up. I don't have it completely cranked. I actually play it on higher settings than I have it on right now, because recording is a little bit of a piggy, right, on resources. So, I'm really curious as to why this is doing that. I really am. So let's see about getting in here. Got to be kind of fussy about where you're. Step inside. Alright, that auto folds down. And not sure why that's there at all. But let's close the door. I seem to have picked up a hook from somewhere. There we go, it's gone now. Well, it's only over there somewhere. Okay, it's gone. Oh, man. Now, we can also steering console height. Interesting. We've got front wiper. We don't really need that. We've also got steering console rotation. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so you push the little pedal in and that pulls back. Very cool. And we can turn that door open and closed. Very nice. And we also have our 4-wheel drive. And over here we have hazard lights. And of course, we can start the tractor. Pretty cool, eh? I really like this one. I really do. Alright. But the reason I actually climbed in this one was... Let's see if taking that off of there. It may be just really, really heavy and it's making the front end kind of floaty. So... let's shut her back down. And let's get out of the tractor. Yeah, you can do some pretty realistic Let's Plays in this. Alright, now... and that support leg thing, I think that's for the plow. That kind of floaty bit that was out there. Alright, let's get this door closed if we can. Click. Nice. Alright. Have you stopped your bouncing? It seems you have. Well, that's a brilliant thing. Alright, you'll notice I've got a weight on here. Really cool weights, eh? Really cool weights. Although, I just noticed it's really off-center. You see that? Let's, is there anything I can do from out here? Can I move this gear? Can I do anything like that? What do we got here? Whoa! Wow. Hello? Wow. I don't... Well, let's... No, actually, if we go to Fleet, and then click this... Oh. Yeah, you can see it's having issues. Alright. Now, let's see about... yeah. Now, what was hooked to the back? The plow, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. That is really interesting. So, obviously, there's still a booger or two. Alright, let's go back to our dealer. And let's repurchase this. Oops. Buy. Okay. Let's repurchase a plow. Very nice. And a front weight. Buy. It's the only one you can buy, so I mean, you can change the weight of it if you'd like. I probably should have. Extends hydraulics? No. Has lights? No. Weight? 2,204. Okay. So now, let's come out of there. It should be right there, and it is. Oh, right, that's not run. You can only... this is actually running. I forgot. If I toggle that off. Maybe that is walking. Oh, that's a... Alright, you talk about putting your cart before your horse here, people. Come on. What are you thinking? Well... this is just going exactly as planned, isn't it? Yeah. And here's a funny thing. You can reach that door, but there ain't no way you can actually get in from there. Oh, boy. Alright, like, I couldn't get up to that ladder. How big do they think I am? Alright, let's close it up. And this has got a pretty decent IC as well. What do we got here? That's the park brake. That's four-wheel drive. Ignizione right there, I would believe. No, it's steering console height. That's not what I want. Rotation, that'll just flip it forward. The ignition. Ah, there it is. What else we got? That's just the window. Cigarette lighter? That's kind of weird. Alrighty, and that's our park brake. So might as well take that off. Now, wow, they really kind of mood on this one, man. There we go. Come to stop. There you are. Slow down, slow down. Yeah. See, as long as these are in gear, they'll basically keep running and running. And that should do it. Lovely. Alright, let's get you somewhere out of the way, shall we? And you can run gears manually or you can run them as automatics. But you will hear them run through all the gears as they go. And one thing I've really got to say for this game, obviously it's still got some bizarro bugs, but then they're not saying it's anywhere near ready, so I suppose we can forgive that. One thing I will say about it though, when you drive the vehicles, there's, I don't know really how to describe it. It's a much more visceral feeling than it is in Farm Sim. You know, you actually feel like you got something going on. There we go. And the bigger they are, the more it feels like that, let me tell you. And no, you don't actually have to go through all of this. You can simply jump out of the vehicle without any doors or anything else. Alright, let's see now if we can get our other bit of kit proper here. The pop-in you see, you'll also notice it too with crops, is, again, I've got it set fairly low because putting recording on top of this, like I'm trying to keep the textures and stuff of the vehicles and looking pretty sweet if I can. Not obviously as good as they're gonna be. Yeah. So, let's climb in. I'm not gonna go through the fancies of opening the door. And you can use whatever button you've assigned, again, if you don't want to take off the brake. Give her some reverseism here. Let's throw the brake back on and jump out for a sec. Now, I see. Alright, so obviously when I did that with the weight attached, it wasn't fond of it. Okay, what else have we got up here? Toe pin, that's in the back. And the door, right? Yeah, okay. So, by all rights, although I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to get in front of this thing, we should be able to load that guy on. Alright, whoo, that sunk the snow down. Yeah. Yeah, you get into something really powerful like this, and boy does it feel like it's really powerful. And the sound is good too. The other little class there, I guess it's an Aryan. Not really as fond of the sound on that one. But it is a much lighter weight tractor, a much smaller engine, etc. So you wouldn't expect it to sound the same by any stretch. Alright. Ah, that little device there? Yeah, that was the little leg. So, now I'm pretty sure that is the raised position. Let's do an out of cockpit bit of view. Yes, it is. How's that weight? Oh, there we go. So it was probably just because I left that on when I logged out, because if we look now, we can see that this weight is exactly where it should be. So there you go. All you need to do is throw your tractor into oblivion and let it rotate there a couple of times. Everything will be just fine. So, what have we got for cool kit here? Because you can pretty much do anything you see an IC point inside, you can also do outside, which I thought was really rather interesting. Things like doors and windows, that sort of deal, that's also kind of different because you don't have to be all the way open or all the way shut. You know, for instance, the back window, I can open it a little bit. I can open it right wide. And then I can close it. Right. Anything you see that's got this sort of a lever on it means that it will not only open and close, it will do it in whatever degree you choose. And these two are really cool. Let's climb inside for a moment and let's look at our mirrors. Now, what's this? Cabin lights. Oh, cool. I never saw those before. Right? Enable, disable mirror adjustment. Okay, if I enable it, look. All of a sudden, we've got all of this. And what this allows you to do is, you know, see, the only problem is, okay, that might help. That will help, right? You can zoom them in, right, wherever you want them. Right, we've got an up and down height. Let's see if I can get a little better look at my plow. There we go. I can even move the entire boom. It just wants to keep going though. Whoa. There we go, about half. Kind of want to see, oh, other way. Too much. There we go, perfect. And yeah, even this one will adjust. So, really cool stuff going on here, I gotta admit. Let's disable that for now, and that will leave our mirrors locked. As I said, even your steering adjustment, all of those things. And of course, anything that's on that bar can be dragged over to your hotbar. You know, like all of the plow stuff, whether we want to raise and lower. I think, okay, that's that little support foot, right? Excuse me, this is turn the plow, and this is raise and lower. So, let's grab this guy. Oh, that actually looks like rotate, doesn't it? Put it in slot 1. Let's put this guy, oops, grab it up there, in slot 2. And we might as well grab the last one and put it in there. Okay, let's, next thing we're going to do is actually activate a mission. So, missions. Because I had to re-download it all, yeah. The, starting. Okay. And let's get out of that. Oops. There we go. That's better. Alright. Let's head over to where they'd like us to head over to, shall we? Oops, I think I actually want to go the other way, don't I? That's another little thing that they need to work on, because the plow isn't actively engaged. I shouldn't be worrying about this, but it tells you, unless there's a speed limit on the road that I'm exceeding. I don't see my own... Oh, here we are. Yeah, I'm sure 10 kilometers. Yeah, whenever I get above a... Yeah, maybe I am actually just going too fast for the road. What if I hit the cruise control? Well, that's fine, but that's cruising while plowing speed. Oh, oops. Now I've gone past the field. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the driving too fast sign. No siree. Oh, traffic. Looks good. Oh, another car. You are annoying me. Come on, fella. A little bit further here. Thank you. Alright. I don't know why they want us to start there, but they do. Okay, we drove to the field. Plow the field. I'm gonna do that. But you know what? I'm not gonna start... Ooh, look. The tire tracks. They actually sink into the ground. How's that for wild? I have the full physics thing turned on, like as good as it gets. Whoa. It's a little more enclosed than one might think in this particular little space. Alright. Now, okay, that's rotate. Interesting. Now we need to unfold it. Alrighty. And I think our rotation is supposed to be the other way, isn't it? So again, now that we've hotkeyed this, all you have to do is press 1. Neat. So I'm going to assume 2 is the uppy downy. No, it doesn't actually seem to. Ah, there we go. That's the fold, unfold. Alrighty. Alrighty. I guess that... Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a thing. And you will, of course, get... oh, maybe it's on the tractor's menu, as it is, in fact, raising and lowering the rear hitch. That is one of these. Rear 3-point hitch. Okay. Let's move you over here then, shall we? Up and down. Alright, so now we should just require the 4 key to raise this up or down. No? That was rear hitch. Rear 3-point. What's this one? Front hydraulics. Toe pin attacher. Nope. Alright, I guess we gotta do this the other way. and use the keyboard commands. Alrighty. Now, okay, I think I want to activate the four-wheel drive. Where was that in this tractor? That's power. Ah, here it is. Okay. Now, I also noticed, I'm not sure, I don't think it was this one, but let's drag this in here. Yeah, it doesn't have an adjuster, but the Mercedes actually does. You can adjust the four-wheel drive. I'm pretty sure forward and back. Like, so you have more drive to the front wheels or the rears. And then cruise control is T. Whew, and we do bang along. Let's see how we're doing here. I see one actual furrow. Interesting. The plow actually pulls it backwards a little bit. Let's go back to cruise control. Showing it is getting plowed, but I don't know. I think the little texturing needs a little work there, I think. Come on, get me to the end. There you go. Up you get. We'll just hit the one key and give her a rotate. Nobody coming down the road. Oh, look. There's somebody walking over there. Hey, man. How's it going, dude? Look out. Oh, look out, dude. Don't just... Ah. Man. Idiot. Oh, he was actually stuck under the tractor. That's some pretty funny stuff. That really is some pretty funny stuff. I could feel the tractor was kind of pivoting on something. It turns out it was Buddy's head. So, okay. I can deal with that. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright. And again, we will engage the Cruise Me control. It takes a little longer. You can go a heck of a lot faster than this. It will let you. But, I think being appreciative of how much realism they're trying to knock into this thing, I think we'll do it in a realistic manner. Now, I don't know that stuff gets dirty. I'm also not sure who the heck drove through my field. Really? Of course, it probably had to be me. As far as I know, I'm the only one that's driven anything in here except for the AI on the highways. So, Well. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, let's try something here. I'm going to not flip the plow and see if it does a better job going back the other way. I think I might have her a bit cocked up here. Oh, whoa, 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 I did not see that. Oh, apparently it doesn't exist. Okay. I thought I was going to knock somebody's fence down. Again, you got to be really aware of the fact that these don't just stop as soon as you take your finger off the throttle. Whoop. So, if I follow this guy this way. See, I did it that way because I assumed that little wheel would be the thing that would leave me a track to follow back. But let's see what it looks like this time when we get to the end. And we can see that didn't get rid of the that obtrusive divot all the way down. It got rid of it in some places. There also doesn't seem to be that much of a change in texture between plowed and unplowed. At least not up close in the tractor. Well, no, see, now that just leaves a big divot down the middle of the field. So I think I was better off the other way. Whoopsie. Let's get to the end here. Well, 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 well. Nobody coming? Good. Oh, there is somebody coming. Well, they're just going to have to wait, aren't they? I'll get myself turned around here. And let's get up to cruise control speed. Let's step out here for a second. Yeah, as you can see, I guess there is, I mean, if nothing else, there's certainly a coloration difference. Yeah, other than the one divot, which I did manage to kind of get rid of in some places up here, although not so much. Yeah, not quite the pretty little furrows we're used to. I do like the cultivated texture, other than the fact that, yeah, somebody obviously thought it was pretty cool to just do a big yawny donut. Looks like they started right here in the middle of the field, though. Huh. I don't know. It's beyond me. Of course, what isn't, right? But yeah, there's not any sign of them having a dirt pattern of any kind on these things yet. But I'm sure that will come. As I said, they do seem to be really devoted to realism. You know, a little bit of physics stuff going on here and there, like the little wheel rotating, and you know, we saw the other tractor bouncing up and down. Although again, when I took all that weight off the back, it did seem to level itself out and be happy enough. So, but next time around, we will have a look at a different piece of gear in a little bit more detail. So, Very, very nice so far. I am impressed. Kind of cool that we're finding some of the... it's an odd looking bit of kit wrapped around that upper pole there. It almost looks like it should be able to clamp shut around it. Don't know what the purpose would be. There you go. Alright, hope you enjoyed our little look at the equipment. As I said, next time up we will look at a different piece of gear. You know, we'll look at the features of it and we'll see how it performs. Till then, this has been Species 7 having a look at cattle and crops. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.